Kids Central's out-of-home care department. I'm Rosie Marino-Jones. I'm our foster parent recruiter. That means I'm kind of like the storyteller. It's my job to tell the story to anybody who will stand still long enough to listen about our out-of-home care department and why we need great foster parents. Great foster parents to help us build better lives. So let's get started. Sit back, relax, and let me tell you a story. Kids Central's out-of-home care department, under the direction of Rayanne Bacchus, can be called the beginning and the end of a child's journey with our organization. When a child comes into protective care through the Department of Children and Families, they hit our placement specialists first as a brand new intake, and that starts the process of identifying the right foster home. Not necessarily the first home, but the best match we can find, according to placement specialist Giselle Connolly.
We definitely want stability for the children for the duration that they're going to be in foster care. So if we don't do a good match up front, then that means multiple maybe placements and whatnot, and the child already have been traumatized.
When children come into our care, we're looking for safe, loving environments with foster parents who will provide stability for them while their families are in transition. We want to prevent disruptions that could lead to multiple placements. As Jenna Rivera tells us, finding homes for teens and sibling groups presents the most difficult challenges for our placement team.
I think one of the most frustrating is usually when you have the larger sibling groups, because you want to keep them all together or in county if possible, and if you have, I know in the last couple of weeks we've had like 3 sibling groups of 5 and 6. Yeah. We don't have anybody hardly that can take 5 kids at one time or 6 kids.
So how does Kids Central find and train the right people to be foster parents? First, we have to recruit them by speaking throughout our 5-county circuit and holding functions like our recent Open Your Heart events in Lake and Marion counties, with another coming up next month in Citrus County. We look for parents who have all the qualities needed, and no one knows that better than Joy Foreman, our foster parent navigator.
Because our kids that come into care are so needy that we don't just want babysitters. We want the children healed.
Joy does know better than most because she not only works for Kids Central, but along with her husband Jack, she's been foster parenting for more than 13 years. They've adopted 3 of their foster children as well. Between her work with us and their work at home, Joy and Jack have seen firsthand what Kids Central can do.
By starting by building the foster parents, their education, their ongoing education, and then how we watch them treat the kids. The licensing specialists involved in the foster homes, all builds better lives for the children.
Once we've found qualified families, we begin the process of training them, preparing them for this journey they're embarking on with us. That's where our licensing specialists come in, tasked with the job of working with potential foster parents through the licensing process, assessing their skills and their abilities to parent our most vulnerable children. As Kimberly Seipel tells us, it can be a daunting task.
You really want to prepare them so there are no surprises. They need to understand the amount of people that will be in their homes, sometimes unannounced visits, the team that they're going to be working with. It's so funny, we're asking them to take on these children as their children, but then they have to back off at a certain point. We want them to work with biological parents, to give reports to the court, but they don't have the overlying decision. They're not really in control to that degree.
Recent changes to Florida law have given foster parents the opportunity to provide children placed in their homes with as normal a life as possible. Jennifer Douglas explains what normalcy is all about.
But foster children should be considered part of your family, and they shouldn't be considered foster children. You know, you are caring for them. They are one of your own. The time that they are in your home, they should be included on family vacations and other things like that, so that they are part of the family. They're already going through tough times not being with their biological family, so I think it's important that the foster family includes them.
Out-of-home care's passion, commitment, and dedication to helping our foster parents as they help heal our children is obvious. It's a heartfelt endeavor aimed at rebuilding fragile lives, so each child has a chance to be better when they leave us, according to Department Intern Christine Young.
Just setting them up with the right family that's going to provide for every one of their needs everyone here does their part to build better lives for the kids. Just giving them that opportunity and letting them know that this isn't it for you.
It's been said that as we work on our mission of caring for Florida's abused, abandoned, and neglected children, we're building better lives. For placement specialist Chrissy Robinson, nothing matters more than that, giving our children opportunities.
I think the most important part about this job and about the company in general is that for our children, that they may come in with bad beginnings and have had bad beginnings, but we're able to give them a great end.
So that's our story. We're the out-of-home care department. And for our children, their stories begin with our department and end with our department. Together with Kids Central, we're at the heart and soul of what we do every day, caring for our community's children and strengthening families. And together with all of you, we're building better lives.
I think the most important part about this job and about the company in general is that for our children, that they may come in with bad beginnings and have had bad beginnings, but we're able to give them a great end.